Thank you. Now, Jim, I know why you were such a great politician representing Dorchester. And I want to thank all of you for being here. This is my second time in politics in Nags. One, when I was hinting that I was going to run, and now that I'm running, it's a great honor to be here. You know, earlier, this morning, I was talking to my wife, Barbara, and she's been a little irritated. We've been married. We celebrated our 35th wedding anniversary just this year. And she's a graduate, by the way, of Colby Sawyer College. I just thought I'd throw that in. And she told me she had been irritated because our 35th came up, and she was in Santa Fe, and I was in Dubuque, Iowa. And she told me, she said, you know, I know how obsessed you are about polls, and I know you see Iowa, New Hampshire, you're moving up slowly, but here in New Mexico, you're at, today it's 69%, the highest you've ever been as governor. And I said, how's that? I haven't been there. She said, that's why you're doing so well. I want to thank Jim. I want to thank Larry Zabar, the Vice President of the New England Council. I understand Representative Dave Scannell is here. My former, well, he's a friend, former Congressman Mike Harrington is here, who was a legendary member of Congress for many years from Massachusetts. What I thought I'd do, since this is a very important audience, I'm not going to give you my usual stump speech. In fact, it takes an hour and a half, so I can't anyway. And Jim has said, don't go over 15 minutes, which is impossible for somebody of my politician efforts to become president. Here's what I want to talk to you about, and I'll go through the main issues that I believe affect this country. But more than anything, I believe we need, as a nation, to come together. We need somebody to bring the country together. We're divided enormously over the war, over immigration, over lack of access to health care for 47 million people, an economy that needs to be jump-started, a federal debt of $9 trillion, the need to become energy independent, the need to become more competitive in our schools, to pay our teachers better, to afford the college loans for our kids. There's just so many issues where the divisions are enormous, and we have basically a president and a Congress in a dysfunctional relationship. You got the Congress right now at 11% approval rate, slightly higher than the Vice President and HMOs. That's supposed to be fun. And my point here is that apart from being partisan, and you know, this is obviously a partisan primary, more than anything we need somebody that knows how to govern, that represents change, that can deliver change and deliver experience. In my view, having been a CEO, a governor, a diplomat, we elect governors in this country. 7 out of the last 8 have been governors or ex-governors as presidents. That right now it's not going to be and shouldn't be an issue of who has the most money, who can raise the most money, who has the most political pedigree or 2 political pedigrees, or who's the most glamorous, but basically who can change this country and who can bring the country together and who has the most experience, solid experience based on a record.